also work with foster youth.
You do?
So that is a huge broken system. It's a huge issue in itself. The structures do exist, but they're failing. And so, you know, that's another thing that I'm very passionate about that I kind of dig into.
Mm-hmm. And I've noticed Fresno didn't have such a high population of homeless youth or foster children. Before we would take care of our families, within the family.
Right. Well, you know, there's a huge crisis in regards to foster youth. I believe it's only 5% actually make it out of the system. So only 5% end up getting some type of degree or some type of stable housing. And it's really, the issue lies in, you know, we have this broken system that they're having to deal with, moving place to place to place until they're 18. And then when they're 18, that's it. The system wipes their hands clean. There's one program that helps
later,
them.
Don't they?
There's one, yeah, that helps, and I think it goes up to age 24.
Right.
But we have a lack of transitional housing. So many children, the day that they get out of foster care, end up on the streets homeless. These kids, they just get till they're 18. So I created a program, it's called Independent Living Skills, where I help children in the foster care system prepare for adulthood.
That's awesome.
And I break it down, and it's been running at a group home for a year.
For 1 year?
For 1 year,
Awesome.
yes. Yeah, where the staff implements it on a daily basis. And it's a lot of heavy truths where I educate them, like, look, here are the risk factors. Like, the risk of you becoming homeless is so high. What are you doing about this? How are you going to prepare for this? You know?
Can you give us some examples? Like, what's in this program?
So, you know, Monday nights we'll introduce a topic, and, you know, we could say at-risk youth. Let's dive into that. What does that mean? You're told that all the time, right? What does that actually look like? So we go into it, digest it, look at it. And then, you know, Tuesday nights, they'll have a therapeutic exercise. So they learn how to meditate. They learn how to, you know, go within themselves, find self-coping mechanisms. Wednesday night, we review the topic we introduced on Monday. So go a little bit deeper into that, you know. Why are so many youth in the foster care system becoming homeless? Why is this happening, you know? And so they look at that. We talk about that thing. These are all discussions we're having. Thursday night is a journal. Where they go in and they reflect on their week. They write, you know, I give them a journal prompt of some sort, so it kind of is like inspiring or whatever. And then, you know, we really dive into it. Like, what is your life gonna look like after you're 18?
So you're actually confronting the emotional side of this. It has to be worked out.
Right.
The emotional
Absolutely.
part, and then the psychological, and putting, you know, things together logically, critical thinking. You're giving them critical thinking.
I think that's great, Kayla. So you're not just an investigative journalist. Journalist. You're really like a creative, passionate artist.
Yeah.
Right? That's how you got into writing, right?
Yeah. I went to school for community arts because that's my passion. Like, I love bringing artistic ways to help build community. I never finished my degree because I had a child. I actually got it was a $20,000 scholarship to go to California College of the Arts.
Awesome.
But I wasn't able to complete it due to cost of living and just, you know, life circumstances. But that was kind of my major, and also political science. And I'm passionate about a lot of different things. You
That's
know,
beautiful.
right? Yeah. So, I mean, with that curriculum that I created, I actually got an opportunity to go onto the California Arts Council to be a panelist in approving grants for $37 million.
Oh my God.
This was in Sacramento. So I was able to go and represent the Central Valley in a way where I met a woman who, she was actually hired, handpicked by the governor of California. And I told her in the room, you know, I was just like, this is an amazing experience. You know, this is so moving that we're getting to, you know, gift these organizations to help build them up. But I'm feeling a little heartbroken right now, you know? And she was like, well, why is that? And I'm like, I'm from the Central Valley, and I don't see any grants coming out, you know, applications coming from the Central Valley. And I know that the people of my town and the area that I'm from deserve these resours. And so it's heartbreaking to me to see that we don't get this, you know? And
what was the grant again?
It was an art and youth program. And so this grant,
How would somebody, if somebody was here, how would they apply?
So the Fresno Arts Council is a part of the California Arts Council. So Art Hop, the thing that we see every month that we love and we celebrate, Fresno Arts Council is connected with the California Arts Council.
They get money from them?
They are able to apply for grants and get different things. So the Fresno Arts Council should have a responsibility in educating our community in how to apply for these grants.
Right.
Absolutely.
So the next day, the lady that was running the panel comes up to me and she's like, I just got a text. They just they honored your request. What you said was so moving to them that they ended up picking the woman from the Fresno Arts Council to be on the panel for the entire state of California.
Thank you.
So I can't remember her name, Leela, who's runs the Fresno Arts Council, is right now in Washington D.C.
Awesome.
Representing
the Central Valley of California. And I have a meeting with her within a week or so to kind of sit down and hash out what went on behind the scenes as to why she's now on the board for the state.
Well, we're a historical document company,
Good for you,
so
Kayla.
I don't know if we are included in
That's
that.
awesome that you made a big difference right there for the Central Valley, for your Central Valley.
Right, yeah, because I'm passionate about it. I feel like the people here, we deserve so much more.
Right.
We deserve so much more.